Man, this statue's gonna be huge. It's gonna be amazing. And you know what? I think just to make it even over the top so people talk about it for centuries, I am gonna make it entirely out of gold. It was a couple thousand years ago, and King Nebuchadnezzar of Babylon decided he was gonna build a golden image. But this image was gonna be 90 feet high and 9 foot wide. And then he called all the leaders of the land and all the peoples to come and assemble before it. And the herald cried out, "All peoples, when you hear the sound of all kinds of music playing, you are to fall down and worship it, or else you will be thrown into the burning fiery furnace immediately." And so, when all the music played, everyone fell down and worshipped the statue. But then, some Chaldeans came to King Nebuchadnezzar with some bad news. "Oh, King, live forever. Didn't you say that when music plays that we were supposed to fall down and worship your statue?" "Well, we did, but there's 3 other guys over here, and their names are Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and they did not. And they say they don't worship you, your gods, or your statue. So, we just thought we'd like to let you know about that and inform you." And when King Nebuchadnezzar heard this, he was enraged. He was furious. "Huh? What did they do? Call them here, and I will tell them what they should do." And so Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who did not worship the statue, came to King Nebuchadnezzar. And he said, "Did you not worship my statue? Well, I will give you one last chance. When the music plays, you can worship it, or you will die in the fiery furnace." And so the Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego answered and said, "King, we don't really need to answer you in this matter. Our God is mighty, and he can deliver us from your hand and from the fiery furnace. But even if he doesn't, we still won't worship your gods or your statue." And this just made King Nebuchadnezzar furious. He was so enraged, he said, "Throw wood on the fire and make it 7 times hotter." And so they did just that. And as it got hot, and it just got white hot and burning and boiling, the guards that came and seized Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they threw them in the fire, but it was so hot the guards died from the heat of the furnace. And they threw Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, clothes and all, into the fire. But as King Nebuchadnezzar looked closer, he saw something strange. "Didn't we throw 3 men in the fire? I see 4, and one looks like the son of the gods." And it's like Nebuchadnezzar. And so he called out, "Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego, come out of there and come here." And so they did. And as they walked out of the furnace, all of their clothes and all of their hair was still intact. Nothing was burnt. They didn't even smell like smoke. Everyone in the court was amazed, including King Nebuchadnezzar. And he declared from that the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego should be praised, and he is amazing. And he made a decree that if anyone speaks against the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they should be torn to pieces, because their God is so great they could deliver them from the fiery furnace. And so from that day forward, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were promoted to a higher position in the land. And this way we learned that if we stand up for God, he will stand up for us.